Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failure. In our last video, we tackled the final Mr. Black mission. That one was called Loose Ends. This video is about the first of 3 Printworks missions. It's called Spilling the Beans. Before we buy Printworks, we need to change outfits. It's been 6 episodes in the beautiful bank job outfit, and now we're going to do 4 episodes in the cop outfit. So nice to see that Tommy has turned the other cheek, and not only is he following the laws here in the good state of Florida, but he's going to apply those laws and make sure that all the wonderful, friendly citizens here in Vice City are obeying the law. $70,000 to buy Printworks. I think we should get a discount for being an officer of the law, but whatever. We can spare it, I suppose. Now let's check out the cutscene for Spilling the Beans while we meet the employee of Spilling the Beans, Ernest Kelly, a sweet old man who would never do anything wrong except for print counterfeit money.
Mr. Vassetti? Hey, you bought the old Printworks?
Yeah, my old man used to work on these. I used to spend the evenings with him cleaning the rollers. I was gonna follow him in his trade, but I lived a different life.
You planning on selling the old machinery, breaking it down?
I'm thinking we might print something. A newspaper, a magazine.
Oh, crap, Sonny. Low-grade crap. I've always fancied printing money. It ain't too hard. You know, I've been doing it on a small scale for years.
Really?
Sure. But we need some good quality plates. Of course. There's a counterfeiting syndicate already operating in Florida.
A syndicate?
Yeah, well, just rumors is all I've heard.
I know a man who's good with rumors.
Okay, gang, this is an exciting moment for us all, the moment you've all been waiting for. After 58 of 62 story and asset missions completed, we get the one and only trip skip in the entire game. Where was this for the rest of the missions? I don't understand. Why does it only appear one time? It would have been so useful on so many missions. There you go, the one and only trip skip. What the actual fuck? Let's check out how our boy Kent Paul is doing in this cutscene at the Malibu Club. I hope you are still solid on your British Cockney slang.
Look at the arse on that. Oh, all right, girls, you're lost, mate, innit? All right, me old China. How's it hanging?
What do you know about counterfeiting?
Oh, I'm fine, Paul. How about you?
Come here.
Oh, all right. You're obviously a busy man. All I know about Dodgy Reddies is to try and supply the plates.
You know,
They've got a shipping company down the docks. The boss man would know when the plates are coming in next.
thanks, Paul.
What's the matter with you maniac? Give me another drink, lively.
Okay, so we've got a long, boring drive over to the docks on the southern tip of the western island. I could really use a trip skip right about now. How about you, Cabby? Will you take me over there? No? All right, I guess I'll drive myself. I love the part in that cutscene where Tommy grabs Kent Paul by the arm and twists the arm behind his back, which is kind of a typical police move with a suspect. And Tommy happens to be wearing the police outfit right now. All right, so what's this mission about? Well, we're trying to get our burgeoning counterfeit money business off the ground. We've just bought Printworks. We've got all these printing materials, but we need the plates, the counterfeit plates that allow us to print the actual money. And in order to figure out where those plates are going to be, when we can get them, how we can get them, we need to go get information from the head of the Vice City Triads. According to Kent Paul over in the Malibu Club in that cutscene we just watched, it's the Triads that have the information we seek, and we're going to find the head of the Triads over in this boat. And one thing about the title of this mission, again, it's called Spilling the Beans. It's a typical American phrase, but in case you haven't heard it before, spilling the beans just means sharing information that you have that maybe you shouldn't be sharing. In this case, the information that is going to be spilled is the location of the counterfeit plates that we're going to go steal in the next mission. And so we're going to force the head of the Vice City Triads to spill the beans, to share this information with us. In this vanilla attempt, I'm going to shoot just about every pig guard that I see as I cautiously make my way up to that upwards pointing pink triangle towards the front of the ship. I'll share that passing this mission awards $2,000 and unlocks the second Printworks mission. That one is called Hit the Courier. We'll do that one in the next video. And we were able to purchase Printworks way back when we passed Shakedown, which is the mission that unlocks all of the assets across the entire map to be purchasable. So Printworks is special in a way, but it was unlocked along with all the other assets at the same moment when we passed Shakedown. So we can see now that we're on the same level as the pink marker. I'll go up one level higher just to show you there's nobody up here. Oh, alarm is off. Okay, let's go in and see if we can get this guy to spill the beans about the location of the counterfeit plates that we want.
Cordial. Oh, not the face, not the face. Oh, I talk.
Not the face, not the face. Get the information back to the Printworks easy enough. So we've already lost half of our armor. Now, during this vanilla attempt, I didn't bother looking at my health or armor. I mean, I knew I was tanking some hits from these guys, but I kind of underestimated how powerful they were and how many of these guys there were after me. And I'll show you the speed strat, which is a heck of a lot safer than going back down on foot like I'm doing here. We're down to 50. I had no clue I was in trouble. 16-4 and dead. Alrighty then. So while we try vanilla attempt number 2, let me read from the trivia section from the wiki for this mission. This mission is the only one in Vice City that incorporates a taxi ride, which is only offered to the player to reach the Malibu Club and not Viceport. The spawn taxi cab is always a Kaufman cab and costs $9, regardless of whether or not the player owns Kaufman cabs. Rockstar, thank you for nothing. One taxi skip in the entire game. The song that can be heard playing in the background during the Malibu Club cutscene is Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. The song is also featured on the in-game radio station Flash FM, but doesn't play inside the club in regular gameplay. In the 10th anniversary version for the game and the definitive edition, this song was replaced by Obsession by Animotion, which can be heard on the in-game radio station Wave 103. While Billie Jean was removed from the radio station in the retired PS4 version, it can still be heard in the club during this cutscene. So now we will very carefully make our way down these stairs again. And in the meantime, let me read about Printworks, an asset located in Little Havana, Vice City, and also in Vice City Stories. Tommy purchases this for $70,000, although in the mobile it's always half, so $35,000 in the mobile. The Printworks earns $8,000 a day after completing the missions from Ernest Kelly, who runs the business and wants to begin printing counterfeit money on a large scale. Tommy uses the Printworks to create the counterfeit money he planned to give to Sonny Forelli. See, it all comes back to that opening cutscene from the beginning of the game. Since it's located on the border of Little Havana and Little Haiti, the Printworks is also a major battleground between the Cuban and Haitian gangs, along with the Vercetti gang that is protecting the business after the acquisition. There's body armor on the top of the building. Alright, so this building appears in 3 missions here in Vice City. Obviously, the 3 Printworks missions. This one, Spilling the Beans. Hit the Courier is what we'll do in the next video, and then Cap the Collector will be the final Printworks mission. There's also one mission in Vice City Stories that features Printworks. It's called the Mugshot Longshot. From the trivia section of the wiki, the interior of the Printworks on the PC version is missing a texture, which is evident as the 2 walls that appear white. This does not happen on the original PS2 version. I'm not sure how to see that missing texture. Are they saying during one of the cutscenes in one of the Printworks missions, or are they saying you have to do some kind of like a funny camera glitch to get your camera inside the Printworks, and then you kind of look around to the unfinished interior? Don't know. Let us know in the comments if you know anything about that. And there's actually a mention of Printworks, or Vice City Printworks, over at the Interglobal Film Studios. Yeah, there's a box that says Vice City Printworks, and it has the logo, and it's found right inside the film studios. That's pretty cool. So we got the information we were looking for, and now we just have to get back to Printworks to finish the mission. I have a 3-star wanted level here, but I think in theory you could have a 0-star wanted level. I don't think there's any automatic wanted level for this mission. It's just a function of how many folks you kill while you're doing the mission. In the meantime, I'll read a little bit about Ernest Kelly, supporting character in Vice City, voiced by George DiCenzo, maybe DiCenzo. So reading from his wiki, George DiCenzo, born April 1940 in New Haven, Connecticut, died August 2010, was an American actor, voice actor, and producer. He was known for appearances in movies such as He-Man and She-Ra, A Christmas Special, Helter Skelter, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and Back to the Future. He also appeared in TV shows such as 8 is Enough, He-Man, Mantis, and Batman the Animated Series. He provided the voice of Printworks owner Ernest Kelly here, and he actually had another voice in Vice City. It says here he was an unnamed Forelli crime family right-hand man. If you know which right-hand man had a line that was voiced by this guy right here, George DiCenzo, let us know in the comments. He also had a voice acting role in the game Mafia: The City of Lost Heaven. He played mob boss Ennio Salieri. You've been watching the speed strat here. You just run through everybody. You don't bother shooting any of the pig guys. I've taken about 50 hit points of damage so far. I actually thought that the guy right here on this level was going to despawn. I was surprised he was still here, but hello, so we lost a little more. But the key is you just jump off the boat. Man, you lose a little bit of hit points from the damage, but way better than having to fight your way through all those pig security guards. And if you put a fast car or a fast bike right there by the grass like I did, then it's an easy getaway to complete the mission back at Printworks. In the last video, we grabbed this unique, beautifully colored blue and white Maverick, and my plan was to just land it somewhere on the top of the boat, avoid all of the shooting and killing and everything. The plan did not go well. I've been spotted, I'm already smoking, I'm running into stuff, I'm more getting shot at. All right, we're going to ignore this attempt. Let's just say that the Blue Maverick is still safely in that garage at Sunshine Autos. I'm not going to show it, but I did a similar attempt using the Hunter, which I guess went a little bit better. I mean, I was able to blow up all of the pig guys on the boat with the Hunter, but they got some shots on the Hunter as well. My Hunter ended up on fire. I just couldn't find any place to land the Hunter on the boat, so we're just going to ignore the helicopter attempts. And there aren't any fail states for this mission other than dying or getting busted, and I can't think of any quirks to show you, so we are on to my challenge, and the challenge is indicated by that blinking pink number in the top right-hand corner of the screen. I have 1 hit point. I got myself down to 1 HP before I started this attempt, and this is my OHKO 1-hit knockout challenge. So a single bullet or a single punch from any of these pig guards, a single point of fall damage, and I die, and it's challenge fail. So I'm going to very cautiously maneuver my way up these stairs. I guess I should have realized that it was the way down that was going to be tougher, right? Remember that I died in my vanilla attempt the first time because I got wrecked on the way back down. So going up is not that big a deal. The guards are always in the same place. They're always in predictable places. There's one up here on this level above me to my left. So I just got to try to make it so that I can barely see him and hopefully he can't see me. I'm going to try to kill this guy right here, barely see his head. And now his head is no longer attached. Perfect. All right, so getting up is not the problem. And it's a good thing for this guy. He's not playing an OHKO challenge because I think I did some stuff to his face that surely would have cost him at least 1 hit point of damage. And now we will head down. So let's give this a shot. Get the information back to Printworks. Easier said than done. All right, so here we go. So I'm looking around. Like I said, this is a very cautious attempt because I don't know where the guards spawn when you go back down. All I've ever done when I've done all of my attempts at this mission in speedrunning is just jump off the boat at this point. So sometimes there are guards like right here on this level, but usually it's the lowest level of the boat that's the problem. I don't even know who got me on that one. Somebody at the bottom level of the boat, I think. Here's my next attempt at the challenge. I'm skipping most of it. Again, going up is easy. It's coming back down. I don't even know where this guy is that shot me. I guess he was below the stairs. Ouch. Here's my next attempt at the 1-hit knockout challenge. You can see the blinking 1 HP in the top right corner. Now, I wasn't even sure if I was going to show this clip. In fact, I threw this clip into the recycle bin because I was embarrassed at this clip and I wasn't going to show it. But I've got failure in my name, so we're going to show it. Now, something happened in this attempt that I did not notice, and maybe you didn't notice it either. So let's check it out again. You can see the blinking 1 hit in the top right-hand corner, and we kill these first 2 guards, and then we just run up the ramp and continue our challenge. And I made it all the way through this challenge, and I passed this challenge, and I got to the pink mission marker at Printworks at the end of the mission. I was like, great, 1-hit knockout challenge done. But of course, I wasn't done with the 1-hit knockout challenge. If you take a look, again, you can see the 1 HP in the top right, but underneath this ramp right here is a heart, and I got credit for it as I walked up the ramp. Look at the 1 HP, and now it's 150. But I didn't notice. Tell me you didn't notice either, please. Write in the comments if you didn't notice. I need to hear from you that I'm not the only one who didn't notice this. All right, so there you go. I just lost 12 HP. That would have been the end of the 1-hit knockout challenge. Didn't notice that either. Didn't notice the blood coming out of Tommy's chest. I think we're going to get hit again here. Yeah, that's another 12 HP. Down to 126 on this supposedly, 115 on the supposedly 1-hit knockout challenge. In my defense, I never bother looking at the HP when I'm doing a 1-hit knockout challenge because there's a real clear indicator that Tommy got hit. Oh my goodness, down to 92. That's because he falls over dead as soon as he takes 1 HP of damage. So I didn't notice that I lost 70 hit points of damage. I just didn't see it. I was waiting to fall down. I thought I was on the run of my life. I knew there were a lot of bullets flying all around me. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a miracle. None of these have hit me. I'm like Neo in the Matrix. Just everything is in slow motion as these bullets go by Tommy, and none of them even so much as grazed him. But no, they more than grazed him. They took off 70 HP. So anyway, most embarrassing thing I've done in the series, but again, I've got Failure in my YouTube name, so here you go. So here's my final attempt. I'm gonna skip right past that evil ramp and the worst heart icon in the game. We're going to this one, which has no tricky hearts underneath, and we'll just see how it goes. Now, I was kind of surprised. I've never been up this ramp for this mission. I didn't even realize there were like guards over here, but anyway, this is my best attempt at this. And just keep your eye on that 1 HP in the top right corner. You never can tell with me. I might just try to pull a fast one. I'll point out that there's this black door up ahead and just slightly to the right here on the same level as us. That one spawns infinitely many pig guards when you come down the stairs. So this one we're passing right here. And that's why there were so many folks on the bottom level here on my previous fails at this OHKO challenge. So while we check out my OHKO attempt, let's go back to reading about Ernest Kelly from the wiki. At an unknown point in time, Kelly began working at the printworks on the Little Havana, Little Haiti border. While working at the printworks, he began printing counterfeit money on a small scale, continuing to do so for a number of years. In 1986, Printworks is bought by Tommy Vercetti. Tommy plans to keep the printworks open, and Kelly proposes continuing his business of printing money, albeit on a larger scale with better quality plates. So in the next mission, Tommy will acquire the plates, and then Kelly will turn the printworks into a successful business asset. Tommy also develops a soft spot for Kelly due to his own father working in a printworks when Tommy was a child, and he begins to view Kelly as a father figure. Oh, hello, friend. Wasn't expecting to see anybody up on this level. All right, back to reading about Ernest Kelly. And then there's some stuff about what we're going to cover in 2 missions for now. I'm not going to read that. No spoilers here. And I'll just say that Ernest Kelly has 3 mission appearances. He's the boss of Spilling the Beans, this one. Hit the Courier we'll do in the next video, and Cap the Collector we'll do the video after that. And then after we do the final story mission video, Keep Your Friends Close, Ernest Kelly will give us a post-mission phone call. For sure, I've got lucky on more than one occasion in this OHKO attempt. There were several times where a pig guard had a clear shot at me and took several shots at me, and they just missed. So, lucky, but what do they say? Better to be lucky than good. So I'm going to take this corridor real slow. You can see the guards spawning from the left-hand side just at the end. That's where that black door is that I said always has a bunch of guards spawning. And so I ran down this ramp, forgetting that I had parked down the other ramp. But anyway, we just have to make it into the car, and then I will be feeling pretty darn good about passing this challenge. Whew, not so easy, gang. Well, it's real easy when you have 150 points for the one-hit knockout challenge, but in general, not so easy. So I'm going to cut the rest of the 2-star, well, it became 3-star drive, but I was never in danger because I was protected inside of my vehicle. That's pretty cool. And that is mission passed, challenge passed. Awesome. All right, desperate to get any number of HP restored because I don't like that blinking 1 up there in the top right corner. So we'll head up on top of the roof for the nearby armor location. And then once we get that, in order to restore the health, the pink number, we're just going to save the game, not using my Quicksave program because that would be cheating to use the Quicksave to restore my health, but there is a save icon right over here once you have purchased the Printworks asset. So we'll save, and you'll see the pink number goes from the blinking 1 to the much more stable 150. So we'll go ahead and save a couple of times to get us a nice daylight start for our next video. If you have any memories of spilling the beans that you'd like to share, go ahead and throw them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.